is bizarre. Saturday morning and I'm hanging around a shopping mall?
Amazing, just like a normal teenager or something.
That's what my mom said. She practically ordered me out of the house. Told me it's time I spent a Saturday being irresponsible and having fun.
Well, she's right. Sometimes I just don't know how you keep it up. Looking after your brother and sister, practically running the house.
What else am I supposed to do? Mom's already working like 50 hours a week. Ever since my dad died, she has to pay all the bills. So the least I can do is try to help her with the kids.
Still, it's got to be pretty rough sometimes.
Sure, but it's pretty rough on my mom, too. And she never complains. Hey, there's no point feeling sorry for yourself. You just deal with it.
As simple as that, huh?
Well, maybe not exactly.
You know something? I really admire you.
Oh, come on.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah. But why are we talking about this? I've got a free morning, and you've got to buy that birthday present for your grandmother.
Yeah. Got any suggestions?
She's pretty young and energetic for an 80-year-old, right? So how about a nice pair of spandex tights?
I don't quite think she's that young and energetic. Maybe just a scarf or something. Trouble is, it's not the most exciting present in the world. But I've only got about $15 to spend.
So find the nicest scarf you can for 15 bucks.
I just want to get her something more. I mean, my grandma's really special.
Exactly. And that's why she'll be happy with whatever you give her.
Hey, nice point.
Hey, listen, have you seen Ashley?
Yeah, sure. Lots of times.
Have you seen her this morning?
Why? Was she looking for me?
Come on, I'm just asking you a simple question here. Work with me, okay?
She hasn't been here.
Then do you have any clue where she might be?
Look, why are you asking me? Aren't you the guy who should know? I mean, you're supposed to be her boyfriend.
Yeah, right.
Whoa, hang on. Don't tell me there's trouble in paradise.
Dylan, could you do me a really big favor?
Yeah, sure. Just name it.
Try, choking on your donut or something.
Well, hey, look who's here.
There's no one here. It's just me.
That's what I mean. You're actually out and about. What happened? Did the garage burn down or something?
Well, I guess I just decided to see how things were in the great big world outside. Listen. About last night, if I seemed, I don't know, cold or something.
Yeah, you did. But that's okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
Hey, look. I'm kind of running a bunch of errands this morning, but what about later on this afternoon?
What about it?
I don't know. I just thought maybe we could get together or something.
Why?
Come on. Does there have to be any particular reason?
Look, I thought I already made something perfectly clear. I'm getting just a little fed up with people who seem to think they should be feeling sorry for me, okay?
What does that have to do with it? All I said...
If you want to find some loser to babysit, go find someone who wants babysitting.
What was that all about?
Just look at him. The guy's a mess. Dropped out of school. Now he doesn't have a clue as to what he's supposed to do. Do you think he'll admit that? I honestly think that he needs help. But how can you help anyone who keeps acting like that?
So, how's it going?
Oh, just fine. Thanks.
Good. It's good to hear. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well myself. Got about 6 hours of homework this weekend, but I'm working on avoiding it. So far, so good.
Have you seen Matt this morning?
Not yet. Are you looking for him?
Not exactly.
Well, if I do see him, By the way, did he ever turn up last night?
What do you think?
Well, if I had to guess.
Right.
He left me sitting here for over an hour. He didn't even bother to phone. When I finally called him, he was just sitting at home.
Doing what?
How should I know? He started trying to make up some excuse, but I just hung up on him.
Oh, boy.
All right. Maybe I overreacted just a little.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's always possible he had a totally legitimate excuse.
Like what?
I don't know. Maybe he had a flat tire or something.
A flat tire.
Well,
Billy, Matt's 15. He doesn't even have a driver's license.
sure, okay, but I mean...
Look, I don't even want to talk about it. The guy stood me up and he didn't even bother to phone. It's exactly the way it was the last time we were together. Every single time I got my hopes up, something would happen. And how are you supposed to be with someone you can never rely on? I've had it. Enough is enough. If he just doesn't care, then I can't keep on trying. It just hurts too much.
Listen, I should probably get going.
Ashley, listen. You've got to give me a chance to explain.
I don't have to do anything.
I tried to call you last night around 9, but your mom said you didn't want to come to the phone.
Right. Because I was pretty sure it was you.
And I've been looking for you all morning.
So now you found me.
Ashley, look. I'm really sorry I stood you up last night. I know how you must have felt. I mean, after everything else we've been through. But you hung up the phone before you gave me a chance to explain.
Fine. So go ahead and tell me. What happened?
Well, basically, it was a flat tire.
Come on. This is just too much.
It's true.
Oh, okay, let me guess. You're cruising along in your new Maserati.
Just hang on.
No, you hang on. Just how stupid do you think I am?
Ashley, it's the truth. I went out for a drive with my parents. They wanted to look at some property. And on the way back, we blew a tire. It turns out the spare was flat, too. So there we are, stranded on the side of the highway. There's no phone booth for miles. My dad's swearing at the car, and my mom's telling my dad to stop acting so childish. And I'm trying to figure out how on earth I'm going to let you know I'm going to be late. So we finally flagged down a tow truck, and we must have got home like 2 seconds before you called. Ashley, I'm telling you the truth. It's honestly what happened. So do you believe me?
I think I'm gonna have to. Because nobody can make up a story that ridiculous.
How long is this gonna take?
Not as long as it will take if you start whining about it.
I'm not whining. I just don't feel like spending a whole Saturday watching you shop for clothes.
Then go somewhere else.
Hi, I'm Jason.
Stacy, have I seen you somewhere?
Depends. Do you go to Hillside? Then that's when you must have seen me. We were at school yesterday, signing up. We just moved here.
Oh, yeah?
Starting classes Monday morning. My sister, Jennifer.
Hi, nice to meet you.
So what's it like?
Hillside? Oh, it's okay, I guess. That is if you like that sort of thing.
What sort of thing?
School.
What's wrong with school?
Well, nothing, I guess. Except nobody likes it.
I do.
Why? Are you some kind of brain?
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say that.
Yes, you would. My brother thinks he's really something. He's got a sign on his door saying genius at work.
Oh, get off it.
Last term, he actually got a grade lower than 90, so he locked himself in the bathroom and threatened to drown himself.
Just try to ignore. Sooner or later, she'll go away.
So, are you shopping for a new outfit or something?
Well, not a whole new outfit.
Why not? It wouldn't hurt.
Gee, it's been great to meet both of you.
Lenny, just the man I wanted to see.
Listen, are you in charge of the bands now? I mean, booking them here on the weekends?
Yeah, I guess. Except we haven't done it for a couple of weeks because we can't find any decent bands.
Well, hey, I guess I'm just the guy you want to see. Because I've got a band you really want to hear. Well, actually, it's more like a duo since there's only 2 of us, but we're really hot. Now, I don't like to brag, but, well, I've got to be honest. We're doing some stuff that'll really blow you away. There's me and guitar, and then there's a singer who sounds exactly like Alana Miles or Janet Jackson or... Most of our music's rock and roll, but we can do just about anything you want. We're looking for bookings. So, hey, what do you think? So here you are. I've been looking for you all over the place.
Guess it's just your lucky day.
I guess you can put it that way. In fact, you know, you could say it's our lucky day. So guess what?
We won the $1 million lottery?
Oh, no, a whole lot better than that. Remember yesterday when you were bugging me about putting a band back together? Well, listen to this. I've already got us a gig next Friday night.
What are you talking about?
Our band, we're playing at the Avalon.
But we don't even have a band. So how can we possibly play anywhere? You know something? Sometimes I just don't believe you.
I don't get this. First you're complaining that I'm not putting a band together. And then, once I do something about it...
But you haven't put a band together. That's my whole point. It's just you and me.
Exactly. So we'll do the gig as a duo.
Hey, terrific. A duo. Just like Sonny and Cher back in the 60s.
Well, sure.
We can call ourselves Sonny and Stupid. And I'll be Sonny. Oh, Chris, it's just never gonna work. A singer and a bass player?
I won't play bass. I'll play lead guitar.
You don't play lead.
Well, sure I do. I mean, well enough.
And what are we supposed to play? We've never rehearsed as a duo, and we only know about 3 songs.
Well, sure.
And what are we supposed to do after we've done all 3? Turn on the jukebox and lip sync and just hope like heck nobody notices?
Okay, so who says we need to do a long set? Just 5 or 6 songs, that's all we really need. And hey, we've got all week to rehearse.
All I'm saying...
We've got a gig, Roxanne. Let's make it work, okay? Come on.
It's not that easy.
Why not?
Because until I can figure out what she's thinking, I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
But if you don't say anything, how are you supposed to figure out what she's thinking?
That's exactly what I mean. It's not easy.
Dave, you like Stacy, right?
Of course.
And you think she likes you.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Then why don't you just walk up and ask her to go out with you? As far as I can see, you've got exactly 2 choices. You can either spend the rest of your life wondering what she might say if you ever got around to asking her out, or else you can just do it. Just walk up to her, give her a really big grin, and say, "Hey, Stace, how about a movie or something?"
Yeah, you're right. And the next time I see her, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Hey, that's my big brother.
Roxanne, congratulations.
We just ran into Chris. Good. Maybe a bus will run into him next.
Is something wrong?
Hey, what could possibly be wrong? He told us about the gig.
Is this for real? You're actually doing a concert at the Avalon?
That's what it looks like.
That's just great. I mean, I didn't even know you guys had a band.
Neither did I. Life's just full of little surprises.
Come on, you don't need to be so modest.
Yeah? Well, you haven't heard us play yet.
She's really something, isn't she?
You mean Roxanne?
Don't you think so?
Well, I guess I really don't know her all that well.
That's just it. Nobody knows her all that well. That's why, well, I guess that's what I admire about her.
Oh, yeah?
I really like her style. She's just totally her own person. She does exactly what she wants, and she doesn't take any garbage from anyone. Sometimes, maybe you're gonna think this sounds stupid, but sometimes I really wish I was more like Roxanne.
Why not just settle for being a whole lot like yourself?
You never get the feeling that people might pay a little more attention to you if you were, Well, you know, different. More like the sort of person that people do pay attention to. Look, I'm not saying I don't like myself or anything.
Well, I hope not.
But sometimes I just can't help feeling. Oh, just forget it. Come on.
Well, hey, look who's here. You know something? It's the fourth time someone said that to me this morning.
Must be a popular guy. Whoops. Oh, careful. Ah, too bad. Still, I mean, it's only a pinball game, right? I mean, it's not like losing at life or anything. So, have you heard the big news?
What, you got yourself a paper route or something?
Nah, nothing like that. It's about my band.
What band? Last I heard it was just you and Roxanne.
Well, that's the one.
That's not a band at all. That's a duo. Like Millie and Vanilli. Or, Mutt and Jeff.
Well, sure.
Or maybe, Lost and Cause.
Well, not quite such a lost cause. Because we've just lined up a gig. Right here next Friday night.
You serious?
Absolutely. Had a little word with my man Lenny. Told him we were willing, and he booked us right in. Didn't even ask us to audition.
Nothing personal, but did it ever occur to you that I might have just a few more things to worry about than you and your stupid rock star career?
Well, what do you know? It's your big chance.
Oh, come on. Not right here.
Why not?
Well, because...
Remember what you said about the next time you saw her? Well, go for it.
No, I'm really serious. I mean... Oh, hi, Dave.
How's it going?
Not so bad. How about you?
Oh, good, thanks. I was just passing by and I saw you guys sitting here, so thought I'd drop over and say, you know, hi.
Well, hi.
Right.
You want to join us?
No, thanks. I'm with my sister. We were just heading home, so...
I guess I'll see you Monday then, at school.
Well, actually, there was something I sort of want to ask. And since you're sitting right here, do you remember if Mrs. Epstein assigned us any English homework?
English homework?
Yeah, I guess I was a little spaced out at the end of yesterday's class, so I can't quite remember.
We had a sub yesterday, so how could we have any homework?
Oh, right. Right, of course.
Boy, he must have been really out of it.
Yeah, I guess I was. Well, anyway, I guess I better run.
Matt, I'm really sorry. I just can't believe I reacted that way.
I can. I mean, if you'd have stood me up, I'd have reacted exactly the same way. I was thinking about that last night. I had a lot of time to think last night, since I wasn't doing a whole lot of sleeping.
Yeah, same here.
I knew how you must be feeling. I mean, I was really looking forward to getting together with you last night. And, we'd finally agreed, you know, to see if we could make this work. And if you hadn't shown up, I'd have felt, I don't know, like here I was making a total fool of myself, tying myself in knots over someone who just didn't care.
Yeah, that's exactly how I felt. Except I still should have given you a chance to explain. I should have known you wouldn't just disappear on me.
Why? After all, I've let you down before.
And I've let you down before. I guess that's the whole problem, isn't it?
Yeah. The fact is, after everything that's happened, I guess it's going to be a whole lot harder than if we were getting together for the first time. I didn't really stop to think about that.
Me neither, I guess. Kind of like learning to trust someone all over again.
Knowing that I'd always found a way to go wrong before. And knowing how much that hurt.
You make it sound like we'd be nuts to keep trying.
No, that's not what I mean. Because that's not the way I feel.
It's not the way I feel either.
Well, that's kind of good. I mean, that's really good. Because as long as we feel the same way, then...
What is it?
Us. Do you realize what we're doing right now?
Talking?
Exactly. And that's something we've never done before. I mean, not really. All the time we've known each other. All the time we were going out. We never really talked, you know, about us, about each other, about the way we really felt.
And do you think this is a good thing?
Yeah, I think it's great. So, what do we do now?
Well, as far as I can figure, we just decided to keep trying.
Right.
We both really want to find a way to make this work.
Exactly.
So I guess it's probably time to shake on that.
Seen Matt today?
Not yet.
Seen Ashley?
Nope. Why, is something wrong?
Matt and Ashley.
What about them?
Bad.
How do you mean?
Really bad.
Look, is there a point you're trying to get to here?
Well, they were supposed to be going out last night, and he stood her up.
What happened?
I don't know, but I saw her this morning, and she was ready to kill him. That's when Matt showed up. I mean, I cleared out. I didn't even want to see what was going to happen. But I'll tell you this, those guys are finished.
Ah, come on. You're not serious.
Yeah, I wish I wasn't, but it's true. Matt and Ashley are history.
Bill, you're a good guy and everything, but sometimes I have to wonder. Maybe you're not the world's most reliable source.
Ars. Come on, I don't want to sound like a jerk, but this is getting ridiculous, okay? Look, I don't need people checking up on me, and I don't need people feeling sorry for me, okay? All I'd really like is a little privacy.
When I came, the door wasn't locked.
Of course, so you just figured you'd walk in, right?
I just kind of needed someone to talk to.
What's wrong?
Did I tell you about my grandmother?
No, no, you didn't. What's going on?
We've been planning her 80th birthday party. Next week. She was going to be 80 years old. Well, there isn't going to be a party. Because we found out this morning my grandma died last night.